this All Saints Sunday, I first thought about suggesting to you that you identify at least one person in your life who has been a saint, someone you have seen be kind and generous, loving and faithful, self-sacrificing and just filled with a radiant kind of goodness that is thankfully not as rare as we might think. But on further reflection, I would suggest to you that all of those admirable saintly qualities are not what make any of us saints. They are an expression and fulfillment of our sainthood. It is grace by faith that creates the saints this world needs right now as never before. Saints take God at His word. They trust that God will stand by them and with them through any storm or trial. Saints know that God is not just with them, but for them in every time and season of life, seeking and sending blessing and beauty, strength and peace, hope and confidence. Saints not only trust in the mercy and forgiveness of God, they trust in the guidance and the protection of God. When we are young, sainthood tells us that God has a plan and a future for us. And this is still true, even in the uncertainty of a pandemic. As we grow in years, we may find ourselves being parents. Sainthood tells us to have faith that God will help us keep our children safe and show us how to help them find their way. In our middle years, saints look each day for God's purpose and path so that they can be productive and find their greatest happiness in making others happy. God sends those to us with whom we can share blessings and joys, those who need our help and those who can help us in our time of need. The company of saints on earth and saints in heaven becomes our community of first and last resort. Throughout their lives, saints bear witness to God's goodness and God's truth. And we each do that in a way that is uniquely our own. No one else in the world can ever love and serve God and neighbor the same way you can. No one else in history can love and serve God and neighbor the way you can. No two saints are ever alike. If there comes a time when we fall away from our faith or even think we have sinned so often and so severely that God would never want us back, it is that still small voice of sainthood within all of us that says God's love is big enough and high enough and wide enough to embrace us again and never let us go. As the years continue, the challenges become greater. We trust God to see us through the physical and mental decline of parents, knowing that even as they fail, they are precious in His sight. They deserve their dignity. They deserve our respect and compassionate care. As we face our own final years on this earth, we have the confidence that we have lived our lives looking beyond the earthbound concerns and struggles that can so easily distract us from God's promise of life everlasting, life eternal. The church triumphant has always been on the horizon. Saints on earth know the time will come when the promise of Revelation is realized and they shall stand among that great multitude that no one can count, from every nation, from all tribes and peoples and languages, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, robed in white, praising God, seeing face to face the full blessing and glory and wisdom of God, rejoicing in God's thanksgiving and honor and power and might, not just for a moment or for a season, but forever and ever. As Revelation tells us, saints are those who know that we have a shepherd at the center of the throne of heaven who will guide us to the springs of the water of life. For saints, tough times are trusting times. For saints, times of peace and prosperity are trusting times. For saints, we trust that whether we live or whether we die, we are the Lord's. I am grateful that All Saints Sunday comes each year because it invites us, encourages us, compels us to widen our worldview, our perceptions of history, our understanding of the meaning and purpose of our lives, why we are here, what we should be doing, where we are